Welcome everybody to my second episode of Walk and Talk. Today we're going to be at the Brookfield Square Mall. I mentioned last week's episode that I am interested in the Talk-iircade Gold, especially Double Dragon. Even though you have to put the artwork on, I still want this cabinet. The problem is $799 is just too steep for me. And that's their sale price. I mean, these came out at $1,000. Is $599 unreasonable to ask for the sale price on these? We buy games. I mean, it's not like we're not going to buy any of these games. I'm totally interested in the Talk-iircade. $799 though. We do have Santa Claus at the mall waiting for him to show up. Now my Christmas wish would be getting an Talk-iircade at $599. Christmas shopping. We got 2 weeks to go here, and you just look at all the stores that are just vacant now at the mall. Just reminds you of trying to find an arcade one-up at a store. You know, you go to Walmart now. I mean, everything's online, and that's where they're directing you nowadays for shopping too. I mean, just everything is online. And some of the major stores are still here. There's still incentives on going to the mall and shopping instead of always going online to find stuff. Champ Sports has stuck around for the long haul. This was always the go-to store on finding that apparel, and you know, they've managed to make it still here. And the mall has switched to an entertainment center with Marcus Movie Theater inside the mall. Getting a look inside of that movie tavern. This is a major staple now at this mall, having fine dining and movies versus additional stores. So getting people back here for the entertainment. Also bumper cars and a bowling alley here. That just make it a family fun area to come to the mall, to have these options now than just shopping. As malls are adapting to get people in, it's the same with the arcade companies. And I think that's the difference between Talk-iircade and Arcade One-Up. As they both adapt to find new ways to sell their products. The Talk-iircade Gold is just a solid build. I mean, the materials are, in my opinion, better than Arcade One-Ups. I have a stand that I put my countercade on, and just assembling that, I mean, it's better quality material. I can understand why they're going to be more than Arcade One-Up. And I'm not asking for what we're calling it AAA titles. I'm just asking for an affordable price, because $799 it's a lot of money. At $599, I would jump on it immediately. Now, if you see my recent video on my NFL Blitz not hooking up online, something that I did pay $599 for. No online access whatsoever. It worked when I first set it up. After a couple of updates, when it was ready to go live that we could now play each other, it will not even take my password. So I'm a little salty with Arcade One-Up today. Not saying I'm never going to buy another Arcade One-Up product, but you know, it's making me want to get an Talk-iircade even more today, December 11th, than I would have been a month ago. So $699, I might pull the trigger, even though I've been requesting the $599 for this product. So I was watching a Retro Bills gaming show the other day, and behind him, he has a Marvel vs. Capcom 2 cabinet, and right next to that is an Talk-iircade Gold Space Invaders. And the Space Invaders is that much higher than the Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And it makes you want to get this even more. It's a great looking cabinet. I know the marquee might come a little fuzzy, but it's been stated that iArcade will fix that. They'll send you a new one, a high gloss. And the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is a good sized cabinet. The fact that this is even higher, it's like the Big Blue or a XL version Arcade 1-Up. It would really look great in my arcade. The Double Dragon or the Space Invaders is what's on my radar right now. So, I mean, we'll see as soon as they do drop. Like I'm in on the iArcade. All my content's been Arcade 1-Up so far. But I am watching those prices, and I'm only interested in the gold. Even if they had this incredible deal on the originals, I want the marquee lighting up. Like, that is just huge in your arcade. So that's my thoughts on iArcade. My topic number 2. Where are the Partycades this year? Last year, they were everywhere. You'd see them on HSN, QVC. Where are the Partycades? Taking a look at Spencer's behind me. I mean, when's the last time you went to Spencer's and got anything? It was always Spencer's and Hot Topic at these malls. Spencer's has lasted the test of time. So all we see on Partycades right now is they introduced a new Shack Jam, right? And apparently the marquee doesn't even light up on that. On a Red Cross drive over the summer, there was a chance to get those Defender Partycades. And John D. reopened up the system to enter for data who's all interested in these after they were sold out. And a bunch of us entered it, thinking that we would see another Defender Partycade by November, December, which are great gift ideas. And they never came out. You have your Ms. Pac-Man, you have your Pac-Man, and now your Shack Jam. Where are the Partycades this year? Are they saving them for next year? Are they holding back? I mean, these would have been great gift ideas. And a lot of us are asking the same question. Where are they? Stopping off at the food court here. Back in the day, like, everybody would be here. I mean, it's just crazy to see. There's like nowhere to eat over here. Every restaurant would be here. You have McDonald's, you have a Wendy's. There is a pizza place still. It's just crazy how the malls change. This is a place you'd come for dinner, you'd come for lunch, and it's just like this would be filled. It would be filled with people all the time. It's always something refreshing to see an arcade back at the mall. Now, back in the day, it used to be the Aladdin Castle that were at all the malls. And doing a little backstory on this, the owner of this Castlecade was a technician at an Aladdin's Castle and started this arcade himself. And it's been here since about April. Something different, something new to stop in over here. Let's go inside and check it out. You know, the things that started it all. The classic arcades. And we've come accustomed to buying up and putting in our homes. Now, there's no employee that works here. You just pay to play here. Some newer titles here. Injustice, Big Buck. Imagine put one of these at home. This thing's pretty tall. Big Buck Hunter. The arcade 1-Up should have used a little bit bigger screen and a little higher. I mean, where I'm standing, this is pretty comfortable. But lesson learned. Hopefully the next light gun will be built a little bit better. I mean, Terminator 2 was built okay. I mean, people complain about the 17-inch monitor, but it's a classic old school arcade. There's something really cool to show you here. The Turtles pinball in the Toy Story 4. So it's all credits to play these. Here's an arcade. Arcade 1-Up would be proud to see. Look at this Galaga. I've seen some of these on people's videos. That large screen. This would be pretty cool. And here's the price breakdown here. Kind of like your Dave & Buster's Power Card. There's some cool games in here. I'm going to come back here and check these out at another time. Just wanted to pop in here and show you. The arcades still exist in malls. And we're at these casino Partycades this year. I expected to see these during the Christmas season. They were going to be great gifts, along with the Defender Partycade. I'm going to keep bringing that up. These were supposed to be available this year. That's what we all expected. I did pick up a couple of countercades at some great prices, but I was really holding out for those Partycades. We all want more Partycades. They're just great. You could put those on a counter. They do have the 17-inch LCD screen. It's just perfect. It's perfect for small places. That's what we wanted. And it's just too bad that we didn't get a chance to get them this year. It would have been a great finish for 2022. Used to be JCPenney's, Boston Store, and Sears, kind of in a triangle direction. So Penny's is still here, and they've had to do a little bit of re-identity. I'm going to pop into one of my favorite Hallmark stores here, see if they have any nice Christmas decorations for the tree. You always find something good here.
Captain's log, stardate unknown. During an ion storm, my landing party is beamed back to the Enterprise and found it and the personnel aboard changed. The ship is... Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now that's a name I've not heard in a long time. I was once a Jedi Knight, same as your father. I have something here for you. Father's lightsaber. The weapon of a Jedi Knight. Your destiny lies along a different path from mine. The Force will be with you. Always.
So I picked these two up. I couldn't pass on these. I was a big fan of Crypto, and that Super Nintendo just sounds awesome. It's going to look good on the tree. So that's my thoughts on the iRK Gold. That's the price I need for me to pull the trigger and purchase it. And I do want it, guys. And the AAA titles, again, they have all three of the Double Dragons. There's the Mayhem Brawlers. There's, what is that, Night Slashers? There's a ton of beat-em-ups. There's a ton of games that Arcade 1-Up doesn't have. And, where's the bangers? The AAA titles. Arcade 1-Up has most of these out. So if you're looking for something different, games we can pick up for $4.99, $7.99. iArcade's the way to go. The build quality is solid. I'm just not comfortable paying $7.99 for it. And we're, the Partycades, it's unfortunate they didn't make it out this year. Great gift ideas. Hopefully we'll see some more next year. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys next time. So this is the direction malls are going. Trying to get people back in them. Having entertainment centers like bowling, go-karts, bumper cars, arcades, movie theaters, and fine dining. Just like the arcades, they're hard to come by at stores. You got to go online to get them. You got to go online to get most clothes nowadays. I mean, it's just crazy. This is where we're at now.